Hello, this is our new 2025 InTech Flyer Pursue Teardrop camper. Here it's shown connected to our Forerunner the day I picked it up. I wanted to show a video of the inside of the trailer as I had an earlier video where I showed the outside, the different features, how we had it in use, and what we had set up in our campsite. Here I'm showing how our camping equipment is loaded in the back of the camper. It holds so much because this open floor, there's no galley there in the back, so you could just fill that whole thing up with stuff. And this is only maybe half the floor space and not all the way to the top. So there's plenty you can put in there. Put the heavier stuff in the back, kind of balance out the loading because it has kind of a high tongue weight, which is about 300 pounds, I think, on this camper. So put the heaviest things, the griddle that thing's like 30 pounds, and that camping table is pretty big. The Blue Eddy there you see, that's pretty heavy too. So put that in the back, but it all loads pretty easy. Put the big stuff in first, and the other lighter stuff, chairs and whatever, on top. Got a couple of these outdoor rugs, and kind of use those as moving blankets. Keep things from scratching each other, so it works well. Here's a quick picture of the trailer camper with everything emptied out of it, and you can see just how big it is. So it's about 5 feet wide, about 8 feet long there to the cabinets, and so that's one beauty of this thing is it doubles as a utility trailer. So you could just be hauling stuff from the Home Depot or whatever, and it doubles as that kind of thing. So that I think is a big was a big feature for me to be able to do that when I was deciding what camper to buy. Of course, the biggest difference between this and so many others that look so great was I could get this right away because it was available, and I didn't have to wait a year on a waiting list. So that was huge for us. Here's a picture of the camping gear we typically load into the Teardrop camper. Here you can see how much stuff it really holds. That's the beauty of this open floor plan style Teardrop. The big thing is the clam style screen tent that we have. This thing is really long, but it fits right in there because it's almost seven, or no, it's more than 7 feet deep in there. So it fits fine right down the middle. We have the Blackstone griddle, which we're loving to play with these days. It's big and heavy, but it fits in there. We have a heavy duty table to go along with it. We have chairs that you see in the background there. Those fold out into our bedding. A couple of bins for camping stuff, kitchen stuff, regular lawn chairs, privacy tent, little table. All that stuff fits in there really nice. Okay, here is the mini little tour here of the inside of our InTech Flyer Pursue 2025. So people were asking, well, what does the inside look like? I had posted for what the outside looked like. But now here it is, pretty well emptied out. My wife made the little curtains on the windows. They look so cute. At the back, it's got lights for the loading lights here on the outside, and also the lights on the top here. There's one in the front and one in the back. Here also you can see the AC and then the Max Air fan in the back. That fan is really nice. That's mostly what we just used that. Well, plus, if you don't have a 30 amp connection, you can't turn on the AC. Then in the corner up here is the furnace. We have not tried that out yet. We have only had it for a couple of weeks in the summertime. Smoke detector right under that USB connections. This is LP gas and CO2 detector. This is power panel
for all sorting all whether you're coming off of shore power or battery power, or battery off the truck power. It's got speakers left and right. It's got a nice JBL sound system in there. It sounds really nice. Fire extinguisher up in the corner. See more controls here on the side. Lights, accent lights are in those little cubbies there. Red lights are cute. Remote for the max air fan, and thermostat for the furnace. And then there's a shelving unit on the top. That's actually pretty deep. It's as deep as the kitchen is wide. The whole piece underneath there is essentially where the kitchen is when it's, you know, closed up in there. But then you have some little cubbies next to where the speakers are. Those actually come in very handy. And then it's a pretty big shelf on the top. And, you know, should it have doors or maybe something, netting or something? I haven't quite figured that out, so nothing shifts when you're traveling. I haven't quite figured that out. Well, we just have this little rug here at the doorway there. This helps secure, keep out grass and dirt. And then this is the flooring that it comes with, which is a nice flooring. It looks nice, but we're gonna put a rug in here just to protect that.
Just to wrap it up, here's a picture of the front end of the inside of the camper. You can see the accent lights, the red, that looks really nice. Doesn't hurt your night vision, but there's a separate switch for those, so you can turn those off or on as you want at night. And then you can see the stereo system there, and that shelf on the top is pretty deep. It holds quite a bit. It's a couple blankets on there right there. I intend to do a video where we show what does the inside look like when we're actually camping into it. We have a couple of chairs that fold out into a bed, so that's what we're using instead of the stock. It comes with just 2 mattresses, which are fine, but we wanted something a little different, which is the fun part, right? So we'll see you in that video. Thank you for watching.